ABC Studio.
News with no bias.
News with no exemption.
Delivering nothing but the truth.
This is
ABC News.
Here are your news. Good day, Philippines. My name is Shira May Ocon.
And I am Hani Olimpiada,
Bringing you the latest news around the globe. The Philippine Standard Time is 7 o'clock in the evening.
And for the headlines, international news. The Philippines congratulates the government and people of Israel on the occasion of its 71st Independence Day today, May 9.
Secretary Locsin calls on Singapore Prime Minister.
More than 1,400 Filipinos flocked to Philippine Embassy in Singapore to vote.
DOLE studies stopping migration of Filipino to some Middle East countries.
And the Philippines-China convened the fourth meeting of the bilateral consultation mechanism on the South China Sea.
News. Locsin calls on Singapore Prime Minister. For the details, live in Singapore. Here is Rosel.
Foreign Affairs Secretary Teodoro L. Locsin Jr. calls on Singaporean Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong at Istana on May 8, 2019 during his official visit on Singapore. They noted the close friendly ties between the Philippines and Singapore as the two countries celebrate this 50th anniversary of the establishment of their bilateral relations. Prime Minister Lee underscored the strong bilateral relations between the two countries and emphasized the need to work closely together as ASEAN member states.
My name is Rosal Bayala, reporting.
For overseas voting, it started in Singapore. For the details, let us hear Donna.
For the 2019 senatorial and party list elections, officially started on 13 April 2019 at the Philippine Embassy in Singapore. There are 1,417 Filipinos voted on May 4, 2019 at the embassy. The month-long overseas absentee elections will run from April 13 to May 13. The embassy will encourage all registered overseas Filipino voters to exercise their right to suffrage. For truth and accuracy, this is Mariby Kimball reporting.
Migration of Filipinos is under by the study of Department of Labor of Employment. For more details, let us hear Shikay.
Filipinos in Middle East countries is currently under study by the Department of Labor and Employment. The Department of Labor and Employment is planning to suspend the deployment of household workers in Kuwait. In other countries where there is a big number of domestic. According to DOLE Secretary Sylvester, they are currently studying plan possibility of suspension due to a big volume of cases concerning OFWs involving harassment, maltreatment, and the recent execution of the OFWs.
Shagaina, and now for another Middle East news. Philippines congratulates Israel on its 50th anniversary of independence.
With the leadership of President Manuel Quezon, the government implemented the open door policy which transformed Manila into a safe haven for refugees as it granted visas to Jews escaping the Nazi regime. The Philippines has welcomed up to over 1,200 Jewish refugees, also known as Manilaners, who fled during the Holocaust. To this day, Filipinos continue to reap the fruits of extending help towards the Jews. Israel has granted visa-free entry, valid for 90 days for Filipino tourists since 1960. For Truth and Accuracy, this is Cherise Adeliano reporting.
Updates. Japan will be soon accepting 50,000 Filipino workers. For the details, let us hear Martin.
Recording Hineda approximated that the new status would allow about 50,000 workers from the Philippines into Japan over the course of 6 years. As the program lifts the ban on foreigners working in manual labor, the hiring will take place in nursing, farming, construction, hospitality, and shipbuilding industry. For Truth and Accuracy, this is Donna Cassie reporting.
Today, Philippines and China convened the fourth meeting of bilateral consultation mechanism. Here is Justin for the updates.
And China convened the fourth meeting of the bilateral consultation mechanism on 2nd and 3rd of April 2019 in Manila. The Philippine delegation was led by Foreign Affairs Assistant Secretary Bernardo L.B. Montalejadro of the Office of Asian and Pacific Affairs, and the Chinese delegation was led by Vice Foreign Minister Kong Xiangyu. As in the third meeting of the bilateral consultation mechanism in October 2018, the fourth BCM comprised equivalent officials from the respective foreign ministers and relevant agencies. In this regard, both sides acknowledge that the BCM as a forum for raising differences with a view to address them, preventing and properly managing incidents at sea, and enhancing a maritime dialogue and cooperation can play a significant role in the stable and steady development of bilateral relations.
That is our latest news for today.
Once again,
This is News with No Bias,
news with no exemption.
delivering nothing but the truth. This is AD.